Hi there, I'm Corey Ruttercup, the CEO of the Greater Langley Chamber of Commerce, and I'm joined here today for a chat with Mary Ellen Schaafsma of Purpose Pathways Consulting. And we're going to chat a little bit about social purpose and what the heck that is, and a really exciting new program that the Chamber Network through the BC Chamber is launching for businesses and professionals across the province to talk about social purpose and how you can unlock that and integrate it into your business. So thanks so much for chatting, Mary Ellen. Good to see you.
Yeah, good to see you too, Corey. Thanks for having me here.
Yeah, no, of course. I'm excited about this because I think it's a really interesting and powerful way of kind of thinking about business and orienting business. But for those of our listeners or watchers who might not know what social purpose is, should you want to give us maybe the rundown of kind of what we're talking about?
Yeah, sure. So social purpose is actually a rapidly emerging new business trend that has been around for at least 8 or 9 years, because that's how long I've been working in it. And it's definitely beginning to take off as seen by the interest amongst the chamber network. So a social purpose business is one whose reason to exist, its core why is to discover its optimal contribution to all people and planet. So, most companies, if not all companies, do some good in the world. They do charity work, they're involved in their communities, they volunteer, and that is great stuff. But what social purpose does is it helps elevate the lens on your business around how it contributes to the world, to the whole business, not just to your charity and volunteering and such, but to view how can you leverage everything your business has, core competencies and assets, to innovate new solutions to a problem upon which your business can have the most impact. So it really gets that impact up there. And what I love about social purpose the most is it's not just altruistic. It's not just the right thing to do. It's also good for business. So like everyone wins with social purpose.
And I think that's the part that I'm excited about is that it's about finding how does a business how does as an owner or professional how does my business um, grow and succeed and do well as a business, but at the same time leveraging what we're good at, what we have expertise in, to be making a positive impact writ large. So a positive impact on our business and our stakeholders, but in the community that we're serving as well. Did I capture that right? That's kind of a good way of framing it.
Absolutely. And in fact, we encourage businesses to have a very lofty aspirational social purpose because if you describe why you exist in terms of what you can already do, then you're just going to keep doing what you already do. But if you describe it a little bit more aspirationally, like broaden it out to people and planet, clearly no one business can solve an issue for all people and planet, but your contribution again is amped up because your goals are much larger. And then you begin to attract partners and allies to help you achieve that goal. There's
Yeah.
so many business benefits. We all know now that it's really difficult to find and retain good talent and employees, especially the younger generations. But I always say not all, because I also want meaning in my work. But employees today are looking for something more than just a paycheck. They want to know that they're contributing to a better world through their work as well. So they're more attracted to employers that have a social purpose and more engaged and more innovative as well.
Yeah.
Same with customers, actually. There's lots of evidence that customers are voting with their wallets now. They are willing to spend their money, more willing to spend their money, and even a little bit more with a company that is demonstrably doing good in the world than with one that just clearly is just in it for, profits and the company itself versus a broader view on all of society and why are we here as a aid to society. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think that, and then I know here in Langley the number two issue in from our members in our most recent data is labor retention still and attracting the right talent. So I think it's really interesting that by orientating your business to have a purpose and having clear missions that maybe that all your team can pull towards and aim towards, kind of empowers the staff to do that. Then they want to they're not just there 9 to 5 working a job, that they feel that they're contributing to something bigger. And I imagine that makes it more appealing to want to stay there and grow there and for other people to join.
Yeah, absolutely. And you kind of touched on it a little bit as well. If you all have a common purpose in your work that you're all rowing towards, it also makes decision making that much easier within your organization, streamlines things. Does it align with our purpose? If it clearly doesn't, you don't have to waste any more time on that possibility. And if it does, well, let's look at how we can pursue that and if it makes sense for the business. And if it's sort of neutral, then, you use your other decision lenses to
Yeah.
decide if you need to do that or not. But it just makes things easier, more focused, and more aligned within your business.
And is this and sometimes when we talk about these topics, I mean, we most of businesses in BC are small businesses, and most members at chambers are small and medium businesses. And sometimes these topics seem a bit bigger than a small business. Is this a topic that you think small businesses and the small business community can get behind and be involved in as well?
Absolutely. In fact, most of my clients are small and medium-sized businesses. Large businesses have been doing it maybe for a bit longer, but small businesses have something they're bringing to the world as well. They can contribute more, they can have a bigger impact, and I wouldn't hesitate to go all in as a small or medium-sized business because you can contribute to the world and it is a legacy you can leave to the world through your business. A lot of small businesses, are family businesses, and it's a great way to leave that legacy and align the with family values and become a social purpose business that lasts.
Well, I think that talking to entrepreneurs and new business owners and in my community and others, yeah, I mean, a lot of the people who are starting businesses now are doing it to not just to create the business. They want to be having a positive impact. They're engaged in their community. They want to be involved. And I think this is a really useful tool to help them to build that frame. So speaking of tools, did you want to talk about what this new program is? We have this new 5-part series, I think, that's launching later this month in October. That's through the BC Chamber. And do you want to talk a little bit about what people can expect with this and what the program's going to be about?
Yeah. So it is, yes, a complimentary 5 series educational sessions to help you unlock the power of social purpose for your business. And so Coast Capital is sponsoring it, and I'm designing and delivering the series. And really, the hope is, and the aim is, that by following along with the series of 5, and there's going to be some worksheets and stuff that you can take back to the office and work on in between and bring back, you should be able to define what your optimal social purpose is, and then also develop an implementation roadmap to how are
Mhm.
you now going to embed it in everything you do and think about collaborating and partnering around your purpose. And then also, added bonus, there's going to be 4 live. We're calling them social purpose power hours, where anyone that wants to bring their questions, they're struggling with part of the process, they want a little input from myself, from their peers that show up. You can get some live assistance 4 times during the process so that you can stay on track and not just sort of muddle about on your own.
Yeah.
You will be supported.
Oh, and so the first one launches on October 22nd, and then it runs through April. So there'll be 5 virtual sessions. So it's all online. People can access from anywhere. And then interspersed amongst those, I'm guessing, will be those 4 hour sessions that people are those also online. People can dial in and join.
Yeah, they're going to be virtual as well, but those are going to be for people that actually attend the sessions
Yeah.
because its purpose is to support people that are working through the program.
Exactly. Okay. So, and how do people? I mean, I can share this information, but how do people get involved if they're listening to this and say this is something that I want to learn more about? The session coming up on October 22nd, I can be part of that. Where do they go, or how does it look like to be involved?
Yeah, well, the BC Chamber has set up a whole landing page with everything you need, both to know there's some resources there to learn more about it ahead of time. You can see what each session is about and you can register. So it's on the bcchamber.org website, Building Your Social Purpose Business. You can probably Google it and it'll come
Yeah.
up. And yeah, you can sign up for all 5 right away. Dates and times are there and access all the resources to kind of get your mind around it a bit before we get going.
No, and we've known each other for a few years, and this has been a topic that I know we've talked about and spent some time on, and I think this is a fantastic way. If you're listening to this and you weren't aware of social purpose, or you're not sure what you want to do in this space, but you feel like you should be doing something or want to do something, let me tell you, this is going to be the program that is it's low barrier, it's online, it's complimentary. And Mary Ellen's going to walk you through what you need to know to define that and to start implementing it into your business. So no, we're excited for it. I'll be there on October 22nd to join in. But yeah, Mary Ellen said, Google BC Chamber, go to their website, or most of your local chambers here in Langley included. We've got them all posted as well, so anyone you can feed into to through any of us to get to this event. But take advantage of it because I think it's going to be a really impactful series of events and programming for our business community. Mary Ellen, any last parting words before we sign off here?
Uh, no, I just clearly I'm very passionate about social purpose, and I am planning on bringing that to the series, even though it's, a static series. It's going to be engaging. I'm going to walk you through some various exercises and things. So hopefully find it as exciting as I do, and also, recognize the benefits for the world and for your business. That is the power of this
Yeah.
thing called social purpose.
Perfect. So again, that's the unlocking the power of social purpose for your business 5-part series. It's online, it's complimentary, and it starts on October 22nd. So check out the bcchamber.org or any of your local chambers of commerce and take advantage of it because it'll be a great program. Mary Ellen, thanks so much, and I guess we'll see you online in a couple of weeks.
Yeah, thanks, Corey. Can't wait.
Awesome. Take care.